Hey everyone, it's Teddy, aka James Kazao on Mtgo, and last night, Nicol, Bolas, the Mind Sculptor, came to me in a dream and told me to play Grixis Doomsday one more time for the channel, and they said that the missing piece was not Meltdown, was not Kolaghan's command, but Dragon's Rage Channeler, which is a creature that, if you play Modern or Legacy, you're probably very familiar with. It starts as a 1-1, but once you have Delirium, which isn't too hard in a deck that has fetch lands, artifact mana, instants, and sorceries, you might get a 3-3 that attacks and is very aggressive. But also, when you cast a non-creature spell, you Surveil 1, which could help you move through your Doomsday piles. It's also just your classic creature juke, a la the proven competitive strategy of sighting into like Shieldred the Apocalypse post side, but we're going to try something a little lower to the ground and see if that works. This is still largely the Ethan Formichella list, but I'm also up, like that list, I am now playing 2 One Rings. I think it's overperformed. I think it's just a really powerful card for the deck and a great way to capitalize on your rituals early in the game. What else is different? I've moved the main board 5th discard spell to the sideboard, and I have axed all the Leyline of Sanctities. I never cited them in the last 2 leagues, but now I realize that they're really helpful against matchups like Reanimator, where you're in a race essentially, and if Reanimator goes off, draws a bunch of cards with Grizzlebrand, and uses Unmask and Grief to just strip your hand entirely and prevent you from getting back into the game. If you have Leyline of Sanctity, you can kind of just ignore that angle and then go off and win in spite of that. So after hearing all that out loud come out of my mouth, I probably am really missing those Leylines. They're almost assuredly better, but you just gotta play Grixis on this channel, right? To that end, I still totally welcome any suggestions. If you want to see me play any old deck, sound off in the comments. I'll make it happen. I'll make a video. You don't even have to pay me, dog. I'm just enjoying Magic right now. And on that note, let's play some Grixis Dragon's Rage Channeler Doomsday. Here we go again, back on the Doomsday. This hand is pretty darn risky, isn't it? There's no permanent source of mana. Let's throw it back. It's like the same hand. Well, okay. So I probably just want as much selection as possible, and I'll put the 2 combo associated cards away. If I can just find a mana source and a Doomsday, we'll be in pretty good shape, huh? Volcanic Island. It's unlikely to be Delver, right? Are they going to stifle me? There's the Doomsday. Heckin' tight, dog. Whenever I see Volcanic Island, I also think about Wastelands, so let's just look for a black source here. Miss. Shuffle. Force. We're almost ready to go. We even have Brainstorm to kick the pile off. Scalding Tarn. Brainstorm, sure. We don't really look like Doomsday right now. Scalding Tarn, Basic Island Ponder. We look like my mainstay Grixis control, actually. They might be putting us on that. And looking for like value cards rather than interactive cards. DRC. Do I have to force this? I don't think yet. I mean, it's not like I'll have another chance to or anything, but I think I'd rather use force to protect the combo and really go for it. Land? Hell yeah. So we're open to days here, but I don't think waiting will help us any. Yep. Going after the ritual is interesting. I wonder if you're supposed to do that. I trust they know what they're doing. This feels bad. Oh, okay. Doomsday question mark? Okay, cool. So we need Cavern. definitely. We need an Oracle, and we need some Cyclers. Can I rely on Street Wraith? I'm going to go to, what, 8? Then let's assume we get hit for 3. We'll go to 5. Then if we cycle Street Wraith, we are dead to a Lightning Bolt. Do I have a choice? Oh wait, this does not matter because we can get... No, we can't get... Yeah, so we'll get 1 card deeper with Brainstorm, right? So that means we'll have a card in our hand when we're done comboing. So I guess I don't need Street Wraith. Does that mean I should just take Daze? That's right? Like, I Brainstorm, I draw Cycler, Cavern, put back Cycler, Cavern, or no, yeah, I guess I do need to get a 3rd Cycler. Oh, I'll have one for my draw step. So I draw, I should know how to do this by now. So I draw Cycler, I Brainstorm and pick up Cavern, Cycler, Oracle, put back Cavern, Oracle. So there needs to be 1 more Cycler in there first. No, because there'll still be, well, yeah, because I need both of them in my hand. So I guess Street Wraith can be like our safety valve. Then what will I draw? Yeah, there will be 1 more card in the deck because of Brainstorm putting a card back. And I don't have enough mana to consider. Having to use Cavern is kind of annoying, but I think it's pretty necessary. Alright. I don't think I can afford to pass the turn either. We're also beating Wasteland, kind of. We'll have to be a little more patient to beat Wasteland. So yeah, I guess I'm just going to take Daze. Maybe it should just be Street Wraith though. Or should I use LED? Maybe I can do an LED thing. LED with like Consider. So how about no, but then I still need... Is this right? So I draw a Cycler, or no, I draw LED, cast Brainstorm, with it on the stack, crack for blue, which is kind of risky because then they could counter the Brainstorm. Then I draw Edge, Consider, Cavern, put back Edge, Cavern, and then cast Consider. Well, then one of them will end up in the graveyard. So yeah, this is not good. I think we just need to do the Cycler pile and dodge some version of Lightning Bolt. If I truly haven't learned anything by the 3rd video, then I'm sorry, everybody. And it's also possible they aren't going to hit us for 3. So in that world, I think Oracle just has to be on bottom, right? All right. I guess Double Bolt will also do it here. Test the waters a little bit. Seek the Beast. Uh-oh, they're pretty close to Delirium there. They don't hit yet. Okay, I think we're good. They don't have mana up, so let's just go ham here. Wizard. Float blue, blue, cycle, 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 and voila. Taking game 1 off Delver feels great. I think things kind of had to go right for us here. And I'm glad they did. Forcing a daze does not feel good. I'll say that much. Subtlety. Do I want duress? We can probably not really count on being able to go quickly. I think Cabal Ritual is pretty bad against the Force Daze deck. They'll probably have Force Negations as well, padding out their permission package. Then the One Ring seems a little hard to pull off as well, even though it's probably really good if it resolves. DRC, I'm pretty sure Nicol Bolas, the Mind Sculptor, told me this is for like control matchups as like a juke. So I don't think I'm going to fight fire with fire. But I like the idea of it. Let's hedge a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to cut both One Rings on the draw. And then cut Daze. I want that Force back. I'm going to cut Personal Tutor. They're probably going to have Surgical Extraction. I think Surgical Extraction is one of Delver's favorite things to do against Doomsday. So yeah, let's just look like a weird deck. I'll keep one Personal Tutor because we do want to cast Doomsday eventually. Weird hand. But I like the multiple Doomsdays. It's resilient. Now the real question is, do I just play Volcanic Island on turn 1? I think so. Oh, they don't even have a turn 1 creature. That is really good news for us. Petal. I could fire Doomsday here, but I don't think it's I don't think it's good. I think it would be bad, in fact. Force a Will. So we could do it with Force Backup next turn and beat Daze unless they have, what's it called? You know, Wasteland. And then Bowmasters can be in reach because of Street Wraith. Yeah, I'm feeling good about that, Ponder. If they have to force Doomsday, Delver, sure. I wonder if I want to just Bowmasters that. Get them to spend some hard-earned cash and interaction on the Bowmasters, because it is a card they care about fairly deeply. But that would kind of... Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for it. So let's play that. Cycle this. Play out a Lotus Petal. And then cast Bowmasters around Daze. They have a response. No, wait, Stern Dismissal, right? Brainstorm, sure. Okay, so they're done brainstorming. And they're going to cast Daze. Are they going to Daze twice, I wonder? Do I want to trade Lotus Petal for Daze, or do I just want to go off next turn? And unless they Wasteland, any like blue card would help. And I feel like I'm not giving away too much here because I'm just deciding something that's already face up on board by tanking. I think it is worth it. Okay. So that paid off. And I guess I'll play this one too. Because I don't want to get my Force dazed. Yep. I think something that should be on your Doomsday bingo card is winning with combat damage. don't think that's going to be very reliable against Delver. But I do have a 4/4, which outstrips like pretty much all their removal. DRC, sure. Yeah, they can't hope to win this race, I don't think. I'll definitely trade. Well, they have 3 card types, so that's kind of risky. I'll still trade. Would you like to? This is a 3-turn clock, and I have force backup. They're thinking about it. Oh yeah. Beautiful. Let's ponder. I think this is a shuffle. I just need a way to cast Doomsday like that. Force a negation. So exiling Consider is a little scary. What'd they pitch? Brainstorm? Sure. If they force again, then they're... Okay, they don't. But they would have been in kind of trouble facing this 4/4. So let's just aim to win next turn with Oracle, Cavern... Or wait, that would be 2 turns from now. So I could just cycle, but that's not protected. And with a 4/4 on board, I feel pretty good about taking it semi-slow. So let's just try and get set up. Can I afford to Thought Seize? That is a little scarier. And if they have double Wasteland, then there's no burst draw. There's no like deep analysis or anything. So I'll go to 8. They have no onboard pressure. They have 2 cards in hand. They could play Murktide Regent, which would be a 7/7. Not exactly one-hit shit, but also Street Wraith wouldn't be applicable. I wish this was a draw spell. Yeah, I think I just need to pass the turn next turn and then go for it the turn following that. So I guess I'll take Ponder. Someone can probably tell me the better line here. Or do I just take Pyroblast? No, that doesn't make sense because I need to draw 2 cards in 1 turn. I think I'm just going to take Ponder. Yeah, I don't think I can rely on Street Wraith here. Then I'd lose to Bolt Bolt. And I'll still lose to Bolt Bolt Bolt. But at least not Bolt Bolt. Ponder, sure. Okay, so Murktide kind of unlikely this turn, but if they go land Murktide, then I'm gonna feel kind of silly for not grabbing the what's it called? Well, actually, if they do that, then I'll just use the Ponder to win without Cavern Souls. Yeah, I'll pass here. I'll attack at least. You know what would have been really interesting is just set up a line that protects this 4/4 and wins through combat damage. With that in mind, maybe I should just make them answer this first. Okay, they have a blocker, so that won't work anymore. But now I don't need to cast Ponder. I don't need to expose any part of this plan to failure. The only thing that can stop me now is Stifle, I guess. Put this on Wizard. Cycle. Thassa's Oracle. They don't have Dress Down mana up. Cannot be countered. I wish these 2 cards in hand were more relevant, but here we are. Alright, we got it. Beating Delver 2-0 feels pretty good. I feel like I'm still taking a little too long to make those piles, but definitely an improvement from last time. Here we go for round number 2. We're on the draw, which kind of feels like I get a free mulligan, which is good because this is not a keepable hand. Yeah, this is pretty good, I think. So let's put a ritual back, I think. Yeah. I think this gives us the most options. Basic mountain. Goblin guide. Oh god. This is insane. Another ritual on top. I can't win right now. I don't have another draw spell. Can I afford to go to 9? Oh my goodness. Have I met my match with burn? I mean, we gotta go for it. So let's go land, Oracle, Cycler, Cycler. There's no life gain. So I guess I'll just take another Oracle. It blocks well. Not like I'll be able to cast it after I sack both lands, but yeah. See if they can deal 9 damage. Or if they bolt the Oracle, I guess that also works. I guess if they do that, I can draw my last card with Street Wraith. So let's see, if they bolt, attack for 2, that also does it, because then I can't activate my fetch land. Rift Bolt, okay, I think we're good. It would have been funny to put a land on top of my deck, actually, because that would kind of draw me through my Doomsday pile. Maybe I should have thought about that. Alright, so let's fetch out Underground Sea. And then it doesn't really matter what I draw. Now if they bolt in response, I'll just cycle Street Wraith. Nope, we're good. Alright. This is kind of a scary matchup, right? But they don't really have any way to stop my combo, so as long as I go heckin' fast, we should be good. I wonder, though, do I need to have Duress? I feel like Rolling Vortex doesn't affect me too much if I'm not dazing or forcing up a storm. I've never played Doomsday versus Burn before. I have played against Burn in Modern on Grixis Death Shadow, but that's a little different. You could argue it's very different. I think I just want to go as fast as possible. I have like no sideboard cards, but maybe I just take Force and Negation, because I would trade like Cantrip and Force for like a burn spell. Yeah, this is probably like a mold of 5 situation. Just try and win on turn 2 100% of the time. So does that mean I probably cut Oracle and the rings? I could be siding wrong, but I just can't imagine a world where we like go to a defensive posture. Just the longer this game goes, the more likely they'll just have like 3 lands and like 3 burn spells that kill me as soon as I resolve Doomsday. Sound off in the comments. Let me know if this is right. This feels right to me. And yeah, maybe we can't afford to have Street Wraith either, but I think it's kind of important to the combo part of the deck. But it being in your opening hand is shitty like this. What do I do? I have like 2 Doomsdays, but no way to cast it. I mean, I have 3 lands, but yeah, I have 2 parts of the combo, not the right part. They're taking a mulligan. I'm on the draw anyways. What else can I tutor for? Never mind. I should know this. I can tutor for Ponder, but none of the rituals are sorcery, so let's try it. Yep. Oh, okay. I like it. I like it a lot. Well, I guess we'll do the exact same thing as last game. Edge. Edge. I guess I can do 2 Cs, right? Put one on top. Pick it up on the Goblin Guide trigger. Yeah. Is there any reason to get something preventative going? I don't think so. They'll just have to deal 9 next turn. Not impossible. But not likely either. No, they'll only need to deal 8 because of the fetch land. But if I just do what I said with the other Underground Sea, and if they just like make me draw Underground Sea next turn, that could be kind of bad. But then I'll just cycle Street Wraith. Okay, we're good. I don't know how we lose this. But it'd be funny if we did. 1 on bottom. Oracle. Edge. Edge. And then 1 on top. Alright. Mountain. Swift Spear. I was thinking Eidolon might be weird, but then I was like, I'm not really casting spells. I'm activating things. Chain Lightning. So, Street Wraith not part of the plan anymore. If they have Fire Blast. Oh, they have Fire Blast! Ah! Okay, I'm dead. It seemed so easy. Maybe I was supposed to wait. Okay, probably what I was supposed to do was try and win on the same turn I cast Doomsday, which I think I easily could have done with Ponder and Street Wraith. Yeah. Shoot. Well, now I'm on the play, so I guess it's just balls to the walls. Seems like a mulligan to me. Cavern's not really important here. Oh boy. I'm gonna go to 5. That's better. Keep that. Bottom Cavern. And also... Shoot, if I could keep all these cards, I think I could win right now, right? But I can't. Oh wait, I think I still can because of Lotus Petal. Let's see. I think I can do this. So what if I Dark Ritual Doomsday and just set up an LED pile? Cast Lotus Petal. Cast Dark Ritual. Cast Doomsday. Get Brainstorm, Consider, Lion's Eye Diamond, Edge of Autumn, Thassa's Oracle. So, or do you need one more card in hand for this to work? So I cycle Edge of Autumn, pick up Brainstorm, cast Brainstorm. Yeah, then I put 2 cards back and only have LED in hand. So yeah, this does not work. I just need to make sure they don't kill me next turn and just make a cycler pile. Is there a way to do this? I don't think so. Because if I pick up Consider... Yeah, I'm missing the mana to do this. I think this would have worked if I had one more card in hand, which is why my brain was like going like, turn 1, turn 1, turn 1 maybe, but yeah, you need one more card in hand. So you can keep LED and a cycler. So you can get the mana and also continue moving through your pile. So in that case, let's just... I don't want to rely on Street Wraith. But what if they blow up my Lotus Petal? I guess I can put a land on bottom. See if I survive. Oh, but then I definitely don't want to be casting these. I just want to be cycling. It's tough. I suppose Street Wraith is a necessary evil then. And maybe Daze would help. I can't edge twice though, because I only have 1 C. Yeah, passing... Just drawing C, playing it and passing seems insane. I'm sure a more experienced pilot who has been in this position would know what to do. Maybe I just get the other Street Wraith. Say to hell with it. Maybe this still works. What if I draw Underground Sea for turn and then start my cycle pile? Yeah, let's try that. So, cycler, land, and then if I have to, I'll cycle again. Oh yeah, not Underground Sea. How about Island? It just feels bad because I already have the mana to cast Thassa's Oracle, but I need another land to move through here, and I can't get a cantrip because then I won't be able to cast the Oracle. Okay. And if they cast Goblin Guide and just put the island in hand, then we're feeling pretty good, I think. I hope this makes sense. See what happens. Oh shoot. This does lose to Pyroblast. Would Burn really run a card that doesn't deal damage though? Okay, I think we're safe. I think they're probably hoping that with just one card, it's too low resources to go off. I'm telling you that's impossible. I'm even playing around days. Oh yeah, this line is complete idiocy because I forgot. I thought my draw step would have given me another card, but it gave me that basic island. So yeah, I guess if the last two cards were land, Oracle again, then that would have made more sense. But scoreboard? Alright, let's try and be less embarrassing for the next match. Let's see if we can continue our winning streak here. We won the die roll, which is pretty sweet. And we also have not technically Doomsday mana, but we have the One Ring. This is an exceedingly fair looking hand, but maybe I can get them to mess around with Personal Tutor and stuff. Also Brainstorm. Opponent takes a mulligan. We could even Brainstorm for a Force if we need to, and pretty freely pitch one of these Personal Tutors. Alright, they like their 6. Let's see what we're up against. Down the line, too, if we don't have to, like, tutor or anything. Ooh, Cavernous Souls. Goblin. Okay, so we're going to want to go fast here. Lackey. Uh-oh. We don't really have any counterplay to this. Force of Will. Not likely to be very good, I'm afraid. Brainstorm. Okay, none of this is very helpful. I guess I can cast Doomsday next turn. But is the One Ring just better, honestly? It might be. It might be better to cast the One Ring. Then cast Doomsday. Hopefully hit like a draw spell. And then with the Oracle already in hand, maybe I just put the Force of Will back. By that logic, I'd put both forces back, but that doesn't really make much sense. I don't need another Personal Tutor. Okay. I guess we'll just have to see what happens. If something is forcible, I do have another Oracle. Badlands. That makes me feel weirdly safe. That makes me feel like this isn't like a Turbo Muxus build. Ringleader. Yeah, that's a strong one, but it's kind of fair. Matrone and Captain Skirk go to hand. It's good stuff. I will force a Thoughtseize. I think this One Ring is just incredibly important right now. Yep. Alright, let's take that Doomsday. Now let's cast the One Ring. Boom, 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 and boom. I will not take any damage. And might as well draw now. Ponder. Okay, yeah, we should be able to win next turn. All we need is a black source. There's the Matron. Let's see what it goes after here. Lackey will not proc this turn because I have protection. Ooh, Sling Gang Lieutenant. That's a good one. Okay, so land is my best draw by far. If I don't have to use the One Ring to get the black source, we're just doing great. Little help here. Ponder. I think that still works, right? Oh, wait, but I need that black source I was talking about. Draw 2. Okay, cool. Very good. Doomsday. Then we'll just set up a little LED pile here, right? Brainstorm, LED, cycler, consider, cycler. So I will ponder, pick up, brainstorm, brainstorm, and then get LED, cycler, put the oracle on top, throw everything away, and just move through the pile. That's how this works. I have a lot of leeway too because of ponder. 2 of them even. Okay. It's all backed up by force. I don't even really need to play around pyrokinesis that much, right? Oh, but I need that mana. Should I just ponder twice? Is that better? No, I'm just going to stick with the plan. No, don't shuffle. Put back Oracle and Consider. Do I just have an embarrassment of riches right now? Does none of this matter? Yeah, Oracle and Consider. Right? Oh, goodness. How am I still like not really nailing this shit? Okay. I think Ponder actually, right? Yeah. Crack for blue, draw Ponder, and then draw the last cycler. Yeah. Yeah. I can't believe this is still so difficult for me. I mean, it's a hard deck, you know. People joke about it all the time. Alright, hold control. Please don't fuck up. Cool. Ponder. Draw edge of autumn. Don't shuffle, although if I accidentally did, it wouldn't be that bad. And Oracle. Is this when they Force of Will? Well, so far so good. Great. Okay. So, this is... I've been seeing a lot of goblins lately, but it's kind of been like an insane goblin deck. You know the one, with like name sticker goblin and all that. Subtlety, I think, is still good here. And Bowmasters can buy me a lot of time. Cavernous Souls makes days pretty poor, but they also have stuff like Chalice and Blood Moon. But days just seem so unreliable, especially on the draw already. On the draw, it's already kind of worse, and then add to the fact that they are playing Cavernous Souls. Yeah, it's not very appealing. The One Ring won me that game. Maybe I bring both back on the play. Yeah. On the draw, maybe I can cut a Ritual and a Thoughtseize. This deck can deal a lot of damage. They border up to 61. So, they have a lot of action, I'm sure. Oh, it's possible I could have cut a land there. So I'm not playing red cards. I'm also going to mulligan. Okay. I don't know how good this hand is. It can turn 1 Bowmasters off a Lotus Petal. And I'm probably going to bottom the other one. Or just bottom Ritual. Yeah, I probably bottom the Ritual. Maybe I Thoughtseize first, and then if it seems appropriate, I can cash in both petals for Bowmasters. Okay, yeah, it's very appropriate. Definitely need Bowmasters this turn. Okay. Having LED in hand is probably not, like, honestly that horrible. Gives you some interesting choices. Oh god, Wasteland. That's bad. I don't like either of these cards. But I suppose Battlecry Goblin is more problematic. And Rashadenport? Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, Mog War Marshal will really tie up their mana for a while. Let's just cast these Bowmasters. But yeah, this game has gotten really weird. I wish I could just combo right now. So yeah, they could play Mog War Marshal, or they could Wasteland me. I don't think they're really afraid of, like, dying to Bowmaster beats, though, so they'll probably Wasteland me. Port. Okay, well, I guess we got one turn with our mana. Ooh, there's a ritual. So we're kind of all ready to go. Life total permitting. But the port makes it so we're kind of going to have to do it all in one go here. And they're paying the Echo. So I really have a shot here if I draw Doomsday to set things up right. So when this dies, it will leave behind something else. And I don't really have removal other than more Bowmasters. Should I play to a world in which I have a 2/2? I mean, I think that'd be kind of hard to pull off. Let's just take it where we can. Then they get a 1/1, which does matter. Wasteland, sure. Force of Will. Okay. I think we might kind of be under the squeeze here. We need to draw really well from here on out. Because whatever spell we pick better be worth it. We're going to get ported for a while, I think. Unless they tap out for something, which they might do here. But even then, we're like counting on drawing something pretty specific. Ooh. Yeah, card hits like a truck. Now we pretty much have to win in the same turn. I mean, yeah, we gotta. We just gotta. If they're sandbagging another Wasteland, that's pretty bad. Shovel. Bowmasters. Yeah, we could Dark Ritual Bowmasters, shoot the Goblin token, double block Bombardiers, and hope they just like brick forever. Classic Goblins does run a lot of lands. I think like in the ballpark of 24. Yeah, there's another one. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, I think we've probably missed our window here. Very possible I should have mulliganed. And it doesn't even really matter that they completely bricked. Like, Mindbreak Chop is good to know about. They're just like gonna deal so much damage here that I don't think a single draw could win from here. They want to put me to 2. I honestly don't think that's the right line. I think you just keep them for next turn. If they do that, then I actually have a shot at staying in this somehow. I mean, all they have to do is draw any creature, or Chromox or whatever. And they don't know it's in my hand, to be fair. They can't port me. Yeah, they're doing it. Fortunate for us. Ponder. It's too risky. Alright. Now they just port me for eternity. And my next land has to be a non-fetch land. Because if I cast Doomsday, I'll die. Yep. If only this was a brainstorm. Oh, brainstorm. I wish there was a way to gain life. But that'd be kind of silly. It's not what this deck is about. There's no time for that. Still having to stare down here. I think if they had literally anything, they would have moved on it. Brainstorm. Oh, this is good. I think I need to keep LED. And I can't afford to force because then I can't Doomsday. So we'll just redraw Ponder. Try and string it together. There's the Doomsday. I think I need to keep this. Everything else doesn't work, but it's like so close to working. I could like, hold on. Shit, dang it. I could like crack LED with Ponder on the stack, but now it's too late. Ugh. My mind always thinks of these things like 1 second too late. Well, in that case, maybe I should just shuffle. I have 2 more Ponders. I think I can make this happen, and I think it should be off like Ritual. Yeah, I can't afford to draw Force and Street Wraith without, since I just bungled that line so hard. Oh, goodness sakes. Yep. Oh my god. It keeps happening, bro. The hits keep coming. Do the misses keep coming for them? Because all they need to draw is literally any creature. They just need a way to make use of that boast. So say I did not screw that up, and I put Doomsday at the very bottom, and they brick again this turn, and then I cast Doomsday. I guess I have like 1 shot at pulling it off. Surgical my Lotus Petals, sure. I don't think that's as bad as surgicaling my Dark Rituals for me, unless they plan on like casting Blood Moon next. That would be wacky. Also, I wonder why they didn't pay the black for that. I wonder if they have some kind of follow-up. Alright, that'll do it. So it wouldn't have worked anyways, but it was kind of fun to think about that line. Volcanic Island and Personal Tutor. Okay, so yeah, let's just try and go as fast as we possibly can here. Don't need the Bowmasters. I do like Subtlety though. Just as good as Force of Will, if not better. So maybe we just supplant Force with Subtlety and bring back one of the rings. Because the ring seems really good against this deck. Then yeah, we can stick with 3 Thoughtseizes. They're not going to have permission, although they have Mindbreak Trap, which is interesting. Oh, we can cut a land. Shoot. Shoot. Forces back. Yep. Okay. Take the play. It's close. It's got the Doomsday. It's got a Brainstorm and a Thoughtseize and 2 Cyclers. But is it really a keep? A more experienced pilot would definitely know this for sure. There's also Daze, which would pay us out for a free land drop for their 1 drop. I think it's good. We don't really have bad draws from this junction, which is what I like about it. Okay. I think I should take Bone Crusher Giant. I can Daze the Lackey. Those Ancient Tombs are annoying though, but hopefully the game will be over by then. Worst thing for me would be Cavernous Souls here. Daze. Alright. No Simian Spirit Guide in response. What do we draw? I guess the only bad draw would be Doomsday. Oracle. Okay, Oracle in hand. Not bad. Not bad at all. It's starting to come together here. Battlecry Goblin. I think I should Brainstorm. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no. It cannot be. Oh no. Okay. That's it. Not good. But we're going to try and make do. Shuffle. Get Ponder. I bet there was a fetch land like 1 card deeper if I just went to my turn. That's how it be, though. I think I'll be taking a break after this game here. I can feel myself playing worse. Sling Gang Lieutenant. Is that worse for me than Ringleader? I think so. It just has so much reach. I'll counter that. Alright, Ponder. Let's do it. Okay. So I definitely need that Misty Rainforest. And then if I could just draw a frickin' land, I think we got it. Also, I need them to not have, like, port. Yeah, I need, like, any ritual, any land. Oh, I cut a land, dang it. Oh, not Cavernous Souls. I don't need Cavernous Souls. Or Basic Island. Okay, so there are some caveats here. But I feel like we're so close. Man, they have a life total that's lower than mine. Alright, what's the damage? See some scary stuff over there. Like, they'll probably go completely ham next turn. Wasteland. Oh, God. Yeah, I think that'll do it. Shoot. Wasteland. We would have done it. Oh, my God. Alright. I think that's it for us, because they can probably deal 9 damage. Or 7. Yeah, they just need to put me to 3, and then they got this. Which they can already do on board, so they'd have to massively fuck up. If only they didn't have Wasteland. Oh, what's this? They're playing a Skirk Prospector? There's no way you don't go for lethal here. Yeah, alright. Good games, Goblins. Tough stuff. There's the land, too. Yeah, everything was kind of going our way, but, you know, Wasteland is it's a good card. Alright, I'm going to take a break. I feel like I did not play that very well. Okay, so something really weird happened with the last match I just recorded. I'll put in some footage of that right here. What's it called? Frickin' Rabblemaster. So yeah, as you can see, it was something went wrong with OBS Studio, and the whole screen was like crimped like crazy. So I'm just gonna walk through this match real quick. We were up against the Initiative, and in game 1 we were able to, well, it went really freaking fast. So we cast Thoughtseize, and we see that they're in the Initiative, and I figured that Archon was the most annoying card. And then we also knew that we'd have to play around Solitude. So then they go Lotus Petal, Ancient Tomb, and they cast Boromir. Now I could have cast Daze and also made them use their Spirit Guide, but I decided that going down a land drop and being a little further away from casting Doomsday and just ending the game would have been not as good. So I decided not to Daze there. They can keep the Spirit Guide. So then next we drew a Cabal Ritual, which was a great draw, because then we just like fired Doomsday here. And then we were able to just kind of put together a fast pile that played around Solitude by having an empty deck. Had to do a little math here though, because initiative decks don't really play Goblin Rabble. Initiative decks don't really play Goblin Rabblemaster, but on the off chance that they had some kind of hasty threat, I had to make sure that the 3 damage from Boromir would like not preclude us from using Street Wraith, and the math checked out, so I just put Oracle on bottom and all the Cyclers on top, and verily all they did was swing, cast Fable of the Mirrorbreaker, pass to us. So their hand was City of Traders, Solitude, and Spirit Guide. So you know how it goes. We just like went through the whole deck, cast Oracle, and got it done. And then for sideboarding in game 2, I pretty much just brought in the subtleties and cut the days and brought in one Bowmaster because I also didn't want Cavernous Souls in the matchup. This game got a little interesting. So this hand looks pretty good to me. Even though the deck is super aggressive and fast, it's like one of those hands that can easily win right away as soon as we just cast the Doomsday with the Oracle in hand and a Cycler to kick off the pile. It's kind of a scary Cycler with Street Wraith, but I still thought that padded out by Brainstorm and Consider would be good enough. And they mulled down to 4, chasing just like an aggressive start. Or a disruptive start. Yeah, it was a disruptive start because they led on Petal, and then they had Cavernous Souls on Human, of course, and a Spirit Guide, and they played a Anointed Peacekeeper, which is pretty disruptive. They named Doomsday, of course. So now our combo's pretty far out. However, like I said, we can win the turn we cast Doomsday, so we just need to hunker down and try and set up the mana. We draw Thoughtseize, which is a really bad draw, and I made my first mistake by playing Polluted Delta when I should have played Underground Sea, so I could cast Consider at end of turn and still have a shuffle effect available for Brainstorm. So, made a mistake there. Peacekeeper hits for 3. Our time is running short, but they have not many good ways to like build out their board, so we're feeling okay. And it's still right to cast Consider here, it just feels worse because I messed up. Now, something I didn't think about at the time, I was just like, Bowmasters, that's not mana, let's bin it. But Bowmasters could probably have ambushed Peacekeeper and given me back Doomsday for 3 mana, but I was kind of rewarded for binning it because I got land number 3, so we're getting there. Then I draw Subtlety, which is like sweet. That is like the best card for the matchup in a reactive sense. I Brainstorm, I see another Thoughtseize, so I'm like, cool. I can just put these 2 Thoughtseizes back, play Flooded Strand, and then I cast Personal Tutor so I can get Ponder and hopefully find a Ritual. Cabal Ritual straight up pays for, after the Ponder, Cabal Ritual will be Threshold and can straight up pay for a 5 mana Doomsday. I don't think they did anything except attack this turn. Yeah, at 2 cards they're still not finding enough resources to play another threat, which is great. So, now we Ponder. And we see 2 more Doomsdays, which is bad, but we also see Dark Ritual, so we just have to keep. I'm not sure why I didn't put Dark Ritual on top of my deck, since I'm just drawing Doomsday again anyways. I was thinking about like Surgical Extraction and not a hand check effect like another Anointed Peacekeeper. And I also figured that like Subtlety could do that work too. So then next turn, they attack. And since it took so long to put this together, I actually realized that I no longer have the ability to go off and win, and also because I'm kind of cramped on mana. If I had these 2 lands still available after the Doomsday, I could just like cycle through my deck and cast Oracle, but since Doomsday was a full 5 mana here, and I didn't have another Cycler in hand, I have to pass the turn, which means I can't Street Wraith at all, because then I would die, I think. Yeah, I'm going to 5 off this, and then Peacekeeper hits for another Lightning Bolt worth of damage, so I figured I would just use my extra blue here to cast Consider, mill over Diamond, edge, put a second Oracle in hand. I don't know why I keep doing that, because I don't have the mana to cast one after I sack my lands, but whatever. And then just use Subtlety as a way to stop like Magus of the Moon or Solitude, whatever they might throw at me. I feel like Subtlety will be able to get the job done. So they cast Chromox, which is probably what they drew for turn. Seemed like the missing piece. They put Magus under there, so yeah, they think that I made a pile that can beat Magus, and there is an LED in there, so I guess they were right, but it would have taken too long, I think. No, I think I would have just had to draw the LED, but then I couldn't use Street Wraith. So yeah, I think Magus would have been a real pain here if I didn't have Subtlety. Instead, they chose to play another Peacekeeper, which I think is actually pretty smart because, well, I'm not sure actually, because they kind of accomplished the same thing in that I'll have to use LED to get something through here. Because I assume, like, if this resolved, they'd name Thassa's Oracle. Yeah, I don't know. But since this is their last card, and if they named Oracle, it'd be pretty hard for me to win. Easy subtlety, put it on top of the deck, and then we just have the clear runway at 1 life. So you know the drill by now. We drew, consider, we cast consider, we throw LED away, draw Edge of Autumn, and float blue blue, cycle cycle, Oracle. And yeah, that's the initiative matchup. And I was saying at the end how maybe I'll just cut that part back in because you don't really need to see. Yeah, I'll just cut that part back in. Cool, well, that's a positive record. Feeling pretty good. If I can get a 4-1, I'll feel like I really accomplished something today. So, yeah, let's give it a shot. We got a little special treat for y'all tonight. Look at our opponent, the Combo Lord, Tony Scaponi. One of my favorite pilots. Can probably assume they're on Storm, huh? Boy, will he be surprised when he sees what I'm playing. I think this is a mulligan. I don't think I really want to go to 5, and having Thoughtseize is pretty nice against a combo deck, allegedly. So I think I'll throw back the diamond here. Even though diamond Cycler would be pretty busted. Can masquerade as Grixis control for 1 turn here. Okay, yeah, this is the new version. The new stuff. I think I just want to get both rings out. Saga's a problem. They can probably read me for another Thoughtseize at that point. There's Saga. So we played against this deck in the first Doomsday League. Ringo Death Star piloting. I think this is like the logical evolution of the PO deck Tony's been working on. Oh my god, Dark Ritual, we're so close. Can I hit Doomsday or land? Personal Tutor. It hurts. Is this too slow? It almost feels too slow. But another Cycler, but I need a land. I think it's likely that we might do some dirty tricks here, and Tony might really think we're on Grixis control and just kind of pivot to a Urza Saga plan. So I think if I can catch him off guard, I mean, he'll know after I cast Personal Tutor next turn. So maybe this is a terrible plan. I can force if I need to. Passing the turn. Okay. There's really no time to lose. Alright. Blue card for force would have been nice. I assume he will make a construct here. And then probably look for Force of Will. Okay, no construct. See what happens here. I wonder if there's a Saga target that... Manifold Key, okay. Grim Monolith, yep. Things could get pretty bad. Yep. Coveted Jewel. So I could look for a blue card. Oh wait, no I can't. Yeah, I can't look for a blue card. Doomsday is on top of the deck. Draw 3. One of them could be a force, which would be bad. I'm going as fast as I can here. If this was a land instead of a force, I'd be feeling pretty good. So there, he's going to be able to chain coveted... Oh, Paradox Engine. Yikes. Yeah. See if I survive somehow. Uh-huh. I'm not incredibly optimistic about this, though. If I somehow survive, we'll be in good shape. But Paradox Engine plus Ring is like what are we really hoping to get away with here? It might be even deterministic. Yep. Was I on the play? Is this just entirely embarrassing? Yeah, I was on the play. Jesus. No idea how to play combo. So now draw 3 more off Jewel. Yep. Ancient Tomb. Grim Monolith. Mox Opal. Going nuts. We did win this matchup last time we faced it. Ooh, Emrakul? That's heckin' cool. Alright. I do appreciate the fast win con. So, let's get those Force Negations. Let's get those Pyroblasts. And I really want to bring in the DRCs, but is that responsible? Probably not. Trim an Oracle. Island. Tutor. What else? Maybe just 2 Pyroblasts? Which begs the question, like... Oh, I guess for control matchups, right? Okay, what else? Maybe 1 Ring. And we'll rock 6 Forces. I think that's fine. Okay, so this is a turn 2 Doomsday if our Ponder cooperates. If that gets countered, we'll just try again. With that in mind, I wonder, maybe I should Thoughtseize first just to make sure we don't die. And it could also clear the way for a Doomsday. Yeah, I think Thoughtseize is likely good. Since our black will be at a premium for sure. See what's going on over there. Force. Sure. So does that mean we're dead? Well, let's find out. Ancient Tomb. Grimmon. Yeah, this looks like a turn 1 Ring, alright. Opal. Playing around days, as you do. Holy crap. Well, if we hit Black Source, they have to have exactly Force blue card. No. Ponder. Dark Ritual. Okay. Do I want to put Days in my hand? Well, they can pay for Days. We have a shot here. Dark Ritual. Doomsday. Cool. So let's get Oracle. Can I win right now? I have a Ponder, but not a Brainstorm, so I don't think so. Because if I Ponder and pick up a Brainstorm, I'll have no way to cast it. Unless I also pick up LED and Lotus Petal. I feel like giving him a turn is just like not good. But I don't know if I can. I have 1 extra card in hand, so let's see. So if I Petal, well then no, this does not work. If I Ponder into said Brainstorm, I won't be able to cast it. So if this was Brainstorm, we'd be like cooking right now. So I guess we should just try and win next turn, right? We're so dead. We're so dead. I wonder if that means I should... No, I still can't cast it. The only thing I could cast is Daze. So I could Ponder into a Daze right now. But then I won't be able to Cavern and Oracle next turn, so that doesn't work. Yeah, we're just going to have to present a turn 3 win and hope it's good enough, basically. I don't like it. Don't like it at all. We do our best, though, right? Alright. See what happens. Drawing up to 5 cards after the ring. Well, way more than that if they use Manifold Key. Needs to brick pretty hard, in fact. Why couldn't she be Brainstorm? Yep. Well, that's a lot of mana. They don't have double blue, though. Not yet, anyways. Oh, they're casting something. Please don't be Paradox Engine. Oh, now they have double blue. Okay, yeah, I think it's gonna be pretty hard for them to brick from here. They just paid life for something. Do they have Dismember? No, they can't. That makes no sense. Phyrexian mana, perhaps? Of some... Oh, yeah, Metamorph, okay. Metamorph the Jewel, draw 3. Wow. Shit is wild. Another Jewel. Oh, shit. Did we do it? What if they have Dress Down? Well, can't beat it all, right? No counterspell on that either. Alright. They trust me. That's wild. I appreciate it. We got pretty darn lucky there, but I can't believe we took a game off Tony. I think I'll be happy even if I get destroyed in this next round. I'm on the draw. I definitely want Force Negation, and I think Duress is necessary as well. Yeah. I think just the one Oracle with a Cavern build is the way to go. And I want LED, because I might really need to win quickly. Do I just cut Daze and maybe the other ring? I can't imagine this getting grindy. I just can't. Protection from everything also doesn't really help that much, because Emrakul will just Annihilator me anyways. I won't take damage, but I'll get annihilated. That seems to be the new win con. It used to be Aetherflux Reservoir. And that doesn't really work either, because you just passed my upkeep and then fire the Aetherflux Reservoir. So I can see that just being an expensive card. What to do, what to do? No, can't keep it. There's no land. I'll mulligan with you. Oh, come on. For real? Oh well. Guess I'll go to 5. This hand is worse than the last one. If I had to pick a land with, I'd pick a hand with no lands in it. Mulligan. Sure. I'll go for the turn 1 unprotected Doomsday. What the hell? And do I want a Cycler or Brainstorm? I think it's always Brainstorm. Though I'm sure those two will end up back in the pile. Opal. Scary. Alright. Ponder. Alright, let's do this. Force check. Alright, we're in there. So, Cavern... Wait, can I afford to Cavern? I think it has to just be an LED thing, right? Does that make sense, though? So, consider... Cycler, Oracle, LED, Cycler, and... Oh, is that it? Okay, so... I draw LED, I Brainstorm, and then pick up... all the things, you know, all those classic things. Maybe it's better to... No, but I need the Cyclers. I need both Cyclers. Because Cavern beats Counterspell, but would I not be able to beat a removal spell at that point? Which I don't think they'll have. So maybe that is the way, huh? Maybe I'm supposed to Brainstorm, get LED, Cycler, consider, put back consider, no, yeah, put back, ponder, consider, cycle, and then crack LED for blue, 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 draw, consider, cast, consider, put ponder in the trash, draw other cycler. It just loses to a counterspell. What if I brainstorm and put both cyclers and LED in my hand, and put back ponder and a cycler, then draw 2 with both cyclers on the stack? Can I crack LED? Does that work? Oh, because I'm drawing something for turn as well. So I think I can actually get Cavermer's Souls in the mix here. Does this work? I'll have a land drop. No, but I still need consider, right? Yeah, because then I'll just still have to work 1 card at a time. It doesn't work. And I don't think I can give him 2 turns. So I'm just going to have to assume that since he didn't counter Doomsday, he's not going to counter Thassa's Oracle. Alright. Not very confident about this, but here we go. Alright. Not to mention they have a lot of mana. That scary taps for 2. Okay, that's 4 mana. It's kind of a lot. Yeah, there's a ring. Representing draw 1. They could pretty easily have force blue card. But maybe they won't this time? Oh no! Yep. Well, they had a force. And maybe... Oh, they had both forces. Okay. Well, you know. You do what you can, I guess. I could have taken it more slow. Well, seems like I'm doomed to be around the 3-2 zone for Doomsday, which I think is, like, fair. Like, I'm not really putting in as much work as I should be to really be churning out the 4-1s with Doomsday. But who knows? Maybe there will be a 4th video in this series someday. It's also kind of sad that, like, it doesn't really matter what these sideboard cards are, it seems. Like, Doomsday is just really good at doing what it does, and like it could be even better if these sideboard cards like weren't Grixis, and there are a lot of decks that are dedicated to that, figuring that out. So maybe I'll actually play like real Doomsday next time. Maybe if the channel identity is stronger and I can stray away from Grixis for a little bit. But yeah, as always, feel free to comment. I really am open to suggestions. If someone wants me to play some deck I've never even heard of, if you think it would be fun, just let me know, and I'll give it a shot. So yeah, 3-2, not so bad. Hope everyone has a great day. See you next time.